Good evening, everyone. My name is Saloni Anand, and today I will present Business Analysis Essentials. A business analyst helps understand business needs and works with both business and technical teams to find the best solutions. In this presentation, I will explain requirements gathering and elicitations, user stories and acceptance criteria, stakeholders analysis, business process mapping, Power BI for business analysts. Let's start with the very first topic, that is requirements and elicitations. So first of all, we are going to understand what is requirements. A requirement is a written statement that explains what a business or stakeholder needs from a product or service. Good requirements should be clear, easy to understand, and related to real business need. There are three types of requirements. Business requirements explain why the project is needed. Functional requirements explain what the system should do, like user login or online payment. Non-functional requirements explain how well the system should work, such as security, speed, and reliability. To collect these requirements, business analysts use different techniques that are called elicitation techniques, and these techniques are interviews, surveys, workshops, observations, and document analysis. These methods help us understand the customer needs before the development starts. Now, moving to the second topic, that is user stories and acceptance criteria. A user story. What is a user story? A user story is a simple description of a features from the user's point of view. And the format is, as a user, I want a goal so that I get a benefit. For example, as a returning customer, I want to see my payments details so that I can check out faster. Acceptance criteria tells us when the user story is complete. They should be clear, testable, and focused on the user. For example, when I check out, my saved card details should be automatically displayed. Now, the third topic is stakeholder analysis. Who are stakeholders? First, we are going to understand the stakeholders. Who are they? A stakeholder is anyone who affects or is affected by a project. In detail, I can say that any person or group who affects or is affected by a project's outcome, from the people funding it to the people using it every day. Missing one often means missing a criteria requirement. So there are two types of stakeholders, and the very first is internal stakeholders that are like managers, project teams, and departments, and the second is external stakeholders like customers, suppliers, and government agencies. And now business analyst uses the power interest matrix that helps to decide how to communicate with the stakeholders. So the first is high power, high interest, manage closely. High power, low interest that keep satisfied. Low power, high interest that keep informed. Low power, low interest that is used for monitor. A good communication helps project to succeed. Good communication matters a lot for the stakeholders analysis. Now going to the next topic, that is business process mapping. A business process is a series of activities that helps to complete a business task. Business process mapping shows how work is done. There are two types. There are two types of processes, as is the current process and to be the improved processes. Business analyst uses flowcharts and BPMN diagrams to show these processes. Process mapping helps identify delays, improve workflows, and make work more efficient. Now, going to the next topic, that is Power BI for business analysts, and it is the most important part for reporting. First of all, let's understand what is Power BI. Microsoft Business Analytic tools that connects to your data sources, transform raw data into clean model, and turn into an interactive reports and dashboards stakeholders can explore themselves. This is an explanation, but if I talk about in short, a Power BI is a Microsoft Business Intelligence tool. It connects to different data sources, clean data, and create interactive dashboards. Business analysts use Power BI to turn raw data into useful business insights. Data is first cleaned using Power Query, and then dashboards are created using charts, tables, and KPIs. And the KPI translates raw data numbers into measures that are like goals, growth, time delivery, and CSAT. These dashboards help managers make better decisions based on data. So here I completed my topics. So come up with a conclusion. Business analyst connects people, processes, and data. Today we have learned about gathering requirements, writing user stories, managing stakeholders, uh, mapping business processes, and using Power BI to create dashboard insights. These skills help organizations to solve business problems and make better decisions. Thank you for listening.